What's up, guys? Jam Midget here, and I wanted to talk about a little bit of a sensitive subject to some, I suppose. But there is a scourge on our streets, and we need to stand together against this problem that is infecting our cities and our streets. What I'm talking about are these racing bikes. We're talking about the sport bikes and super sport bikes. According to studies, you're twice as likely to die on a sports bike than you are on a cruiser or standard bike. They account for 4 times as many fatalities as other motorcycles. Sports bikes are actually racing bikes. They were made for the track. They were designed to be raced. They can do over 190 miles an hour, and there is no need for anybody to have to go more than 100 miles an hour. Honestly, there's no reason. They should be left to the racers on the racetrack. They've been designed with design flaws that make them faster, including little tiny front fenders that don't protect you much. They have plastic cowlings that make them go faster and make them harder to detect by cops because they're plastic. And that's why often sports bikes are used to evade police in most police chases. And not only are these bikes marketed by the evil ABATE corporation, ABATE, the evil motorcycle lobbyists, they don't want you to have safe motorcycles. They want these death machines, to be able to be in the hands of kids. I mean, look at them. They're marketed toward kids. They're fast. You see them in all the video games. They're brightly colored like candy. There is no reason a motorcycle should need a 64-degree lean angle. That's a very dangerous lean angle. You should never lean over that far. That is for racetracks only, and we need to get some regulations to keep these bikes upright. The media is also to blame, and Hollywood too. If you look at all the Fast and Furious movies and the video game market, Forza and MotoGP, these are all leading our kids into the sin of wanting to race on their street bikes on the roads in our cities. We need to keep these racing bikes off our streets to protect our kids. Because they're marketed towards kids, young people are the most negatively affected by these racing bikes on the streets. And ABATE doesn't care about our children. They just want money and power. And so they'll lobby to keep these death machines on the road. We need to fight against ABATE and get some common sense regulations on these bikes. They should not be able to do over 100 miles an hour. None of these super sleek plastic parts to make them faster. And we should put regulation on the manufacturers to sue when they produce motorcycles that are so unstable that if you twist the throttle, the front wheel comes up. And sometimes when you're riding, out of nowhere, it will just start shaking and throw you off the bike. These are deathly flaws that are designed into the race bikes that make them more challenging and should not be allowed on street bikes. All right, guys. All right. Calm down. I know some of you watching this are going to be like, what the hell? And then you're going to be like, oh, I see where you're going here. Uh-huh. I got it. And then some of you are actually, and this is the sad part, there are some of you that are out there going, yes, exactly, this guy's got it. We need to regulate those damn sports bikes. Come on, guys. Really? I'm mocking our government and our stupid, overwhelming need for regulation on every goddamn thing. Seriously. I mean, come on. It's just a freaking motorcycle. A Ninja 300 is no more a race bike than an AR-15 is a weapon of war, or a vape is a cigar. They're not the same thing. It's ridiculous. And people who don't have any idea what they're talking about should not be deciding what you can or can't do, or what you should or shouldn't have. That's just my opinion. And if you guys have made it all the way through this video and had a good chuckle, awesome. It was all in fun. I love you sports bike guys. I know a lot of you guys have a good sense of humor, so I hope you take it with a little grain of salt here. Anyway, J-Midget out. And whether you're on a sports bike, cruiser, or a tricycle, ride safe.